Cool. Let me. I don't want to
talk about
Tessa's space.
What do you put on your hot dog?
What do I put on my hot dog?
Yeah.
I like to put potato sticks. I got the little itty bitty potato sticks and mayo. You're looking at me as if I'm the crazy one. You asked this question. I thought you wanted to know.
I thought you were just gonna say mustard, like a normal person.
Sorry, that's very American of you to think that the
like
whole world would like that in their hot dog.
Put mustard on like a normal American.
But yeah.
Please note that David does not put mustard on his hot dog.
Potato sticks. You put ketchup. Gross.
Yeah, ketchup and cheese.
Gross. Put a little bit of mayo and potato sticks.
Okay.
If there's like, not like that Cheese Whiz stuff, but like melty cheese.
Queso?
Not quite. No. But yeah.
White people queso?
Hello, friends. My name is Gian Ortiz, and you're listening to Misconceptions Maple Valley Chronicles.
The city of Maple Valley. Looking at it now, you wouldn't even know this city used to be run by gangs. The good people of this town used to go out every night with the expectation of meeting a grisly end. That was a long time ago, though. Most folks now think of Maple Valley as heaven on earth. It may have cleaned up a bit since then, but don't be fooled by its pretty cleaned up face. Maple Valley is still one hell of a place to live. People in this town still got secrets. They still got vices. And that's just what the sleepers, the people who can't really see the reality of the city, can see. They can't see the reincarnated god riding the monorail next to them, or the blood-sucking creature of the night that they cross paths with every day. That's all covered up by the mist. So yeah, Maple Valley's still got lots of secrets. Some of them dangerous. And if you go pulling at that thread, you might not like what you find. So I guess my question to you is, do you really want to risk losing everything you know to learn what you don't?
As we open up this episode of Misconceptions, we find ourselves in the Kindled Nook. But before we pick up where we last left off, Gian, Dante has a Bloodthirsty 4 status. So, with Bloodthirsty 4, just like any status, you can reduce it, probably by using juice. Yes, Kari.
What is juice?
Classic. So, change the game gives you juiced. Hit with all you've got can also give you juice. But yeah, so in order to kind of recover your senses, you will have to basically, the more blood you drink, or if you can think of another way to reduce your bloodthirsty status, you could use that. But move mechanic wise will kind of use change the game to generate juice to step it back. But for right now, you have a Bloodthirsty 4 status. And I wrote this note. It says, for each tear you inflict with your bite, you reduce the Bloodthirsty by that same amount, and then your vial of blood will remove the status completely. Yeah. And you have 2 eager targets in front of you. Or, I guess, 2 targets that you are eager to devour. The door slams shut behind you. You see Ever and Ada kind of by the cashier's desk looking at something on the computer. I think it was Ada who turned around and, noted your presence. And then you jumped and leapt. We pick up there. Dante, what are you doing?
I am hauling ass towards her. And I guess, as we established, I need to drink blood to lower it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm just going to attack her and try to get blood.
Okay. Let's roll a hit with all you've got.
The penetrating bite and draining blood.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 2.
Oh, you lucky. I got 7.
A 7. I guess, first of all, you're automatically going to hit her with a tier 2 status that she's going to roll face danger against here in a little bit. But you also get to choose one of these. You can take cover or secure a superior position so she can't attack you back. You can get her good and step up the status to a 3. You can control the collateral damage. You can hold the target's attention, or you can gain the upper hand and take a juice, which you could then use to reduce your bloodthirsty status.
Okay.
It's up to
if
you.
I get her good, can I, because I would give her a tier 3 status, but would that lower my, I guess my status more? Or no? Would it just be the 2?
I think I wrote on here for each status tier you inflict with your bite, you reduce bloodthirsty by the same amount, but I think I want to use the juice mechanic to reduce it, because it's actually the mechanic of how you would do it for real, without me having to home rule stuff.
Then I'll do the juice thing.
Okay, so you're going to inflict her with a tier 2 status, and you're also going to get 1 juice. And I assume you're going to use that juice to reduce bloodthirsty?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and step it down to a bloodthirsty 3. And Ada, your friend leaps at you. And Gian, kind of describe, how do you try to attack Ada, who is not in beast form, and the sun has not set yet. So what do you do?
What were y'all doing? I guess y'all were looking at news clippings or something like that.
We were at the computer.
Oh, the computer.
Yeah, we were looking up something. I don't remember, though.
I don't remember what you were looking at.
Yeah, I just jump on you, throw you to the ground, and sort of go for the jugular.
Okay. Ada, roll a face danger against, say, pierced 2 status. And we're not talking about the earrings, folks.
I don't think I have anything to add to it.
Okay. Roll a face danger with a +0.
You can look, but no.
Yeah.
That was a good laugh.
That was a good one.
8.
An 8. Okay, so you're going to reduce the status by 1. So take a bitten 1 status. Alright, so he leaps at you, throws you to the ground, goes to pierce you in the neck. You barely get your hand up in time to kind of block some of the damage, but you still go tumbling to the ground. Gian, you did not choose to control the collateral damage. So as you tackle Ada, something in this kindled nook is going to break. Some piece of furniture, some piece of something. So, Ada, what breaks as you and Dante go scrambling across the floor?
I think we all know what breaks.
Uh-oh.
It is the leg of... What is...
Reginald?
Not Reginald.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you kind of go rolling into that seating area. The leg of Reginald breaks. It goes tumbling to the ground. The hell's happening? Dante is trying to eat Ada, and they're rolling across the ground, fighting and scuffling.
Yeah, Ever sees all that happen, goes, what the fuck? And leaps at you over the counter. And I want to try to pull him off.
Okay. Do a go toe-to-toe. 2d6 plus what?
Not where you thought I'd be. And
Okay.
bunny hop.
Okay. I think both are appropriate. Roll it with a +2.
8.
Okay. So you get to choose one of those options. What are you choosing?
Ever's gonna jump over the counter, land on Dante, grab him, and pull back. And I'm gonna do manage to achieve your goal.
Okay. So you're going to achieve your goal. So your goal is to get him off of Ada.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that. Ada, what are you doing?
As Ever pulls Dante off, I'm going to go like rolling in the opposite direction to get away.
Okay. Dante, now Ever is grappling you with your from behind.
And I'll say, like, when I jumped on you, I wrapped my arms around, like, either your neck or your torso, whatever was easier to grab, and, like, pulled back. So we can either be, like, I have fallen back and you're, like, I'm holding you down, or we're just, like, to the side. I don't think Ever's particularly strong.
Yeah. Ever also didn't choose to block, dodge, or counter your best attempts.
I did
so
not.
you can absolutely hit her back.
Yeah, I'm also not super strong right now. Super strong, because that's burned. Or I would, like, just throw you. Or attempt to. I'm just going to bite your arm.
Hell yeah.
Blood.
Let's do a go toe-to-toe.
I guess the same two. Drain blood and penetrate and bite.
Okay.
Same thing. 5 and 7. So 7.
Okay. So you get to choose one of those.
So I guess counter the best term to sort of free myself.
Okay. So, yeah, so describe how do you kind of break this grapple and kind of create some distance between you two.
So I bite at her arm and try to pull her arm from over me to get up and get away.
Which I'll say, I don't know anything about you, so the fact that you just bit my arm would be shocking to me. So, like, me flinching back because you bit my arm would be a very natural reaction.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Dope. Okay, yeah. So you kind of break that grapple.
Yeah.
What happens next?
Hell? And Ever's, like, looking at her arm with 2 puncture marks?
What does, as she kind of pulls away, sees those 2 puncture marks, and is like, what the hell? What do we kind of see with Dante's demeanor? Usually this poised, collected, calm professor. What do we see in Dante right now?
You see him, I guess, sort of hunched over, very, like, beast-like. Like, he doesn't look, like, coherent or like he's thinking anything. It's just pure instinct. Like, eyes very wide, just trying to get anything in. Very predator-like.
Okay.
As Ada starts to gather herself, she looks to Ever and says, "Are you okay?"
I think so.
Okay. I think I have some rope. I think we need to tie him up.
Okay, he is standing right there.
Can I just jump at one of them right now?
Hell yeah. Add some urgency to this scene.
I see Ever with the puncture wounds in her hand, and I just lock on and just jump at her and
Okay.
try to suck some blood.
Okay. Let's roll a hit with all you've got.
Wait, am I gonna keep using those two tags? I don't have anything else.
For how you're attacking, yes, usually you would want to kind of shake it up and use some different things just to make it kind of exciting. So, like, maybe Dante, like, disappears into the dark recesses of the store, or, like, I don't know, something like that.
I did think about, like, breaking light bulbs to make it dark.
Hell yeah. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's roll a change the game. 2d6 plus what?
I guess, can I use blend with shadows and predatory sneak before it's dark?
No, I would say definitely you could use it after you've made it dark.
So nothing.
Okay.
7.
A 7. Okay, so you gain 1 juice. Create a story tag, burn a power or story tag, or give or reduce a status. A story tag is like a noun. A status is an adjective. It's describing somebody. So I guess right now what you want to do is like create a dark room story tag.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use a juice to give yourself a dark room story tag.
Yes.
Okay. And usually I do not recommend what to use with your juice, but new system for you and also us getting back into it. But I will back off and let you kind of decide what to do with your juice in the future. In fact, I'll do that now. So describe first, how do you create this dark room?
Dante, in his still instinctual mode, just realizes that he's seen. He can't really get to his prey like this, and just looks up at a few light bulbs and just jumps and, I don't know, just hits him with his hands and breaks him.
Okay.
Or like the lamps in the ceiling or whatever.
Okay. And then it is not sunset yet. It is dusk. So it's starting to get darker. And so as you break those lights, the glass tinkers down to the floor below. We kind of see like the blood red sunset leaking into the room. We see it hitting Ever's back, casting a long shadow. But suddenly Dante is not where he was anymore. And the further into the store we go, it is darker and more shadowy. What do you do?
Ever's heart starts racing and she's absolutely terrified. So she is kind of already like shocked, drops to the ground, and I want to hide or try to hide.
Okay. Roll a change the game.
Okay. I'm going to use place to hide.
Okay.
And a time of great need.
Okay. Change the game with a +2.
10.
A 10. So on a 10, you automatically get your 2 juice, which you already have. And what are you choosing?
I'm going to give myself a status of hidden.
Okay.
And I'm going to prolong the effect.
Okay.
Or veiled. I like veiled better than hidden.
Veiled. Okay. One thing, how will you make it ongoing? You could be like, you find a hiding spot here, and you could prolong your hiding spot tag. So like anytime you come here, this hiding spot will be here. I don't know. Or you could step it up and give yourself a hidden 2 or a veiled 2 status.
Okay, I'll just scale it up to make it easier. So I'll just do a hidden 2.
Hidden 2 status? Cool. I dig it.
So her heart starts racing. She enters survival mode, looks around, remembers the bathroom, and runs as fast as she can into there and like hides kind of in between the sink and the toilet and grabs Blanky, or what she's hoping is Blanky, off of the towel bar as she does that.
Okay. Ada, what are you doing?
So I had already had the idea to tie up Dante with a rope. And so I'm thinking that since I'm in my shop, I would know where things are, including like a pen light and also some rope or other tools.
Okay, so you're wanting to go get these tools. All right, roll a change the game.
And I'm going to use shopkeeping
Okay.
because it's my store.
Yeah.
8.
and 8. Okay, so you use 2 tags, right? Or 2 power tags.
No, I only use one.
Oh, just shopkeep? Okay, so you get 1 juice.
I guess I'm going to use it for a rope.
Okay. So you create a rope story tag.
Yes.
Okay. How do you find it? Describe it for us.
So as soon as the lights went out, Ada sat back down on the ground and started scooting along the ground. She knew exactly where she was going, to a spot behind the desk, and she pulled out rope.
Okay. Dante, where are you hunting?
I guess I'm sneaking in between the little bookshelves in the middle of the store, slowly approaching Ada.
Okay. And she is you see her scooting across the ground. She's reaching in, grabbing something from behind the desk. I don't think she knows that you are hunting her, so roll a hit with all you've got.
This is the perfect opportunity.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I'm trying to slowly approach Ada to attack, again, back at the neck, just to get blood and satiate my thirst.
Okay.
So I can use Predatory Snake, blend me with the shadows, and then drain blood and penetrating bite.
Yeah.
So, +4. Good, because I had a 4. So 8.
+4. Okay. So on a 7 through 9, you get to choose one of those options. You're automatically going to hit here with a tier 4 status.
Oh, that's what the... Because I used 4 tags, so it's tier 4. I'm sorry, Kari.
It's okay. I'm used to almost dying.
Wait, so I'm automatically doing the thing. I'm just... Okay, so I'll do the... Yeah, gain the upper hand and take 1 juice.
Okay, so you get 1 juice. So I guess you step that bloodthirsty back by 1. Okay, so now you're at a bloodthirsty 2. And Ada, as soon as you have grabbed this rope, Dante leaps on you and is hitting you with a bitten 4.
Sure.
So Ada, go ahead and roll a face danger and say bitten 4 status. I'll also say that you all have help and hurt points that you could use on each other.
I do not.
Okay.
Got a 4.
Okay. So you step up your bitten 1 to a bitten 4 status. What do we see? What happens?
Okay, so I sneak in, hit the neck, sort of pin her down to the desk.
Okay. And you latch onto her neck and start draining blood.
Yes.
Ada, how do you react?
I'm immediately going to try to pull away, but I'm not successful.
Okay. Do you scream or...
Yeah, I think I let out a shriek.
Okay. So Ever, from where you are in the bathroom, you hear a shriek coming from inside the store.
Oh my god, no, please, no, please, no, please, no, please, no, please. Ever inches towards the bathroom door and tries to peek out to see from how it's set up. What can she see if she kind of leans around the door frame?
I think you can see the full scene of Ada being pinned down, Dante latching onto her neck, kind of in this stark red and black shadow contrast.
Okay. Ever sees that and immediately no! Stop!
I immediately just look back and lock eyes.
Yeah.
In the dark, I
see,
guess, so not lock eyes.
Blood covering your chin.
Yeah.
Ever starts scooting back, trying to hide, and slings the door closed to the bathroom. Please, no, no, no.
I think as he was looking up, I want to take like a... It's not an attack of opportunity because I'm not wanting to attack. I want to try to like, I don't know, wrap the rope around some part of him.
Sure. Yeah, roll to change the game.
So
and
I'm
I'll
gonna
say,
use my rope tag.
Yeah. Ever, you describe yourself as like shouting out, no. Do you want to use a help point for that? To like give Ada +1? Do you not have a +1?
Nope, I have a help point for Dante.
Please
And a
don't use
hurt
that.
point for Dante.
Don't worry, y'all have a lot of hurt points after this.
Yeah, I just need a help point for Ada.
So +1.
Okay. Good luck.
7.
A 7.
Nope.
Okay.
8.
An 8. Okay. You get to choose one of those options. You get juice equal to 1 power.
I want to give a status
Okay.
of a entangled 1.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Dante, you take an entangled 1 status. Ada, what do you do with this rope to entangle Dante as he's like distracted for a second?
So as he's distracted, I assume that his arms are probably the closest thing to me because he was like on top of me. And so I'm going to like slip a loop and like pull it really quick.
Okay. Absolutely. And you said you wanted to like scramble away from him. Mm-hmm. Ada, I think as you start scrambling away, you notice that the shadows are getting longer and darker. Mm-hmm. And we kind of see as you're like scooting back, your finger painted nails start to elongate and grow dark and talonous, and like fur starts to ripple up from your knuckles as you're starting to transform into Ada Beast.
Excellent.
Shit.
Dante, what do? You saw Ever in the bathroom. Your hands are tied up. Ada is scooting away from you, transforming.
I haven't been talking. I've been... Dante's been pretty primal mode this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess story-wise, since I've been bringing down the bloodthirsty, I guess he's more coherent at this point. He's still just needing blood and not okay. Mm-hmm. But he'll start talking. So he just starts like snarling like where's my canister? And sort of looking at where the rope leads. And I see that Ada isn't quite the same Ada anymore. And like my eyes go wide. I'm like, oh shit. I'm trying to get away.
You're trying to get away?
Yeah, I want to get away from this rope.
Okay. Roll to change the game. What can you add to get out of this rope?
I don't think anything.
Okay. So rolling with a +0.
Well,
Does your like story tag apply?
Oh, the dark thing? It's just a dark room.
Oh.
10.
Ooh, a 10.
The hell?
Y'all were talking shit about my rolls, my pre-rolls.
And
I
here
never
we are.
talk shit about rolls.
On a 10+, you get a minimum of 2 juice. So, which of those 6 options do you want to use it on?
Okay, so I want to reduce the status, the entangled status, and then use it to lower bloodthirsty.
What would happen in this situation to reduce your bloodthirsty status?
Looking at Ada in beast mode sobered me up a little.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Go ahead and reduce it to
I
a
have that
bloodthirsty
effect.
1.
Oh shit! Things just got real.
Okay, so you break free of that rope. You're feeling a little less bloodthirsty, but it's still there.
I'm breaking free.
Ada Beast, what are you doing? Dante has extricated himself from your rope entanglement.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it.
Dante just like looks at it and it's like, I'm sorry, Ada. This isn't personal. I just need to do this.
It sure felt personal. You mentioned something about a canister.
I keep my blood in there.
I recognize that we all have our own demons, but we all have to be safe. I'm gonna tie you back up, and we're gonna figure out how we can help you. And then I'm going to move to tie up his arms.
Okay. Dante, are you going to resist her tying up your arms?
Hell yeah!
Okay, let's do it. Go toe to toe.
Bitch.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Mid-Roll. I'm your Game Master and Editor-in-Chief, and what do? Who am I? I'm David White. I run the show here. Hi, nice to meet you. And hello, welcome to 2026. We made it. That was a little noisemaker. I don't actually have one, but I just did it. Welcome to 2026. I hope that everybody's year has started off great. I hope that you had a great holiday season. Honestly, I'm glad that Christmas break is over because I do not know if I could have survived eating one more Little Debbie Christmas tree snack cake. But you know, now that I say that, I really want a Little Debbie's Christmas tree snack cake. Anyways, I'm going to eat that later after I'm done doing these show notes. Like I said, I hope that 2026 is going well for you. I hope that you're excited to get back into Misconceptions, Maple Valley Chronicles. And you know, just for a second, just before we get back to the episode, instead of talking about show notes, I just wanted to take a moment to talk about some real world stuff. Allow me to be real for a second, if you will. 2026, I wish that it was starting off better. And I'm talking about, specifically, about the U.S. airstrikes on Venezuela and the kidnapping of the Venezuelan president. And this is not a President Maduro apologist. He was a bad dude. Did bad things, bad dude. But I don't know. I have been so angry since I read those headlines. I don't know if you've been. I mean, honestly, I've been angry since 2016. But what happened recently with the U.S. forces going in to Venezuela, killing innocent people, striking 3 different cities, kidnapping a president. Whether he was, legally allowed to be the president or not, it doesn't really matter. It's not our business. But anyways, going in and doing all this, and then the president of the United States saying that, we're going to take over Venezuela now. We're taking it over and opening up, all the oil reserves that Venezuela has. It's the most blatant, corrupted thing that I have seen happen in politics. I wasn't really around for the Gulf War. I mean, I was, but I wasn't old enough to really understand what was happening. And I wasn't, I wasn't as woke, I guess you could say, as I am now whenever the war in Iraq and Afghanistan happened and all of that. But this is just, it's blatant, right? It's like right in front of our faces that these American oil companies went to our president, said, we want access to the oil in Venezuela, And then our president turns around and uses our military to attack uses the most powerful military in the world to attack a much smaller country, kidnap a president that, let's be honest, if we're going to be taking out dictators, why are we starting in Venezuela? Maybe we should start in the United States. Anyways, we're going to take over this dictator and then just blatantly just set it in front of everybody. The greatest companies, oil companies are going to come in and take over, and it's just blatant. It's happening right in front of our faces, and I'm just so sick of it. I'm sick of this man, and I'm sick of corruption, and I'm sick of evil. You know, on this podcast, we try not to talk about politics a lot. This might be a shocker to you. You might be saying, David, you talk about politics a lot. But this isn't about taxes, right? This isn't about how we're going to spend our tax dollars. This isn't politics. Whenever we're talking about taking away people's rights, taking away people's lives, it's not politics anymore. It's not an issue of left versus right. It's an issue of right versus wrong. And what's happening right now is wrong. And it's not normal. And it should not be like this. And I'm just pissed. And I'm so tired. I'm so done. And hopefully you also are over this. Hopefully you are done with this. Hopefully you want to see something be done about this. And you know, I've been struggling, like, what do I do? What can I do? Honestly. And you know, I saw shout out to the Pissed Off Grannies. They're hilarious. They're on Instagram. I love them. But I saw, actually Kari saw, and she shared it with me because I don't have Instagram. I don't know how it works. But she shared this post with me that the Pissed Off Granny shared, and it was a link to a script that you could read, and you could call the Capitol switchboard to talk to your representative and like tell them, hey, this is wrong, and we need to do something about it. We need to use the War Act or War Powers Act on our president, and we need to not allow this to continue happening. So if you are wondering, and if you're angry and you just don't have anywhere for this anger to go, I suggest starting with this. Of course, protesting is great. Voting is super important. But calling your representatives also very important. I've called my representatives lots of times, and I've had lots of conversations with their staff, and some of them have been quite pleasant. But anyways, I'm going to post a link to this Instagram post with the script and with the U.S. Capitol switchboard number, so you can call it switchboard and be like, hey, I want to talk to this person, and they'll get you in contact. But you could also call your representatives at their local offices. And if you don't know where to find that information, if you don't even know who your representative is, I'm going to post a link to a database you could search and find out who your representative is. I'm going to post that in the show notes along with this Instagram post, this script. And I want, before you, if I may be so bold, before you continue listening to this episode, I would like for you to pause this episode. I would like for you to click those links, as long as you're not driving, as long as it's safe. And I would like for you to call your representatives, make your position known on this, because it's a lot easier for them to ignore us when we are quiet. It's a lot harder for them to ignore us when we're loud, consistently loud. So let's take that pissed off energy. Let's take the I'm done with this shit energy, and let's put it towards doing some good. Because like I said, what's happening right now is not good. It is evil, playing out right in front of our faces. But I want, misconceptions. It's not a big podcast, but we have people who listen to it. We have a platform. I want to use that platform for good. I want to use that platform to raise awareness. I want to use that platform to help people. But before you keep listening, I would love it if you pause the episode, click those links, call those numbers, talk to your representatives, and let them know that what is happening is not okay and you want it to stop. Anyways, we'll be here when you get back. Thanks so much for listening to this episode, and thanks so much for fighting the good fight.
Okay, are you adding anything to this?
Yes, bitch.
Gosh.
Beast mode and ruthlessly terrifying. I guess I'll use the furniture because what?
You have a tag just called the furniture?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Simple tools.
Yes.
Because they could move to and trap him,
Yeah, like maybe he's
like
standing
keep
on a
him
rug,
in place.
and the rug
Yeah,
comes out from underneath his feet.
something
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So that's +3.
Yeah.
9. Nope. 10. I
10.
can't count.
You do all right. You get to choose 2.
I want to achieve my goal of tying him up,
Okay.
and then I also want to counter their best attempt.
Okay. I would say achieving your goal wouldn't be what you do right here. You're wanting to tie him up, so you're wanting to give them a status. So
Great.
you're giving him a tier 3 status of entangled.
Yes.
Nice. And you're blocking his attempts to get you back.
Yeah.
So Dante, I guess you get to roll a face danger against an entangled 3 status. How do you not get tangled up?
As she approaches, I'm like, heck no, dude. And just do the slappies and fight her off.
Okay. So what are you going to add to this?
Oh, I wish I still had super strength. It's still dark. Can I do blend with the shadows?
Sure.
Sort of not let her see where I'm moving away.
Sure.
No.
Uh-oh.
5.
Uh-oh.
No, 6.
Oh, 6. Okay. So you take that full status.
Yep.
So, Ada, you leap at him with the rope. What do? You're going to tangle him up real good.
I'm going to tangle him up in such a way that his arms are tied together, and then also his feet are tied, like, with his arms.
Okay.
So he's moved into a seated position,
Okay.
tied up.
Ever, you hear a bunch of commotion coming from outside. What are you doing?
The furniture is awake now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The furniture is awake because Ada has transformed.
Who do I have?
You have Blanky.
Yes.
So you're hiding. You say, but in the space behind the toilet.
No, like between the toilet and the sink.
Oh, okay.
Blinky, Blinky, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. What are you doing here?
Blinky, Dante is attacking us.
I have no idea who Dante is.
Dante is his friend.
And he's attacking you?
Yes.
That doesn't sound like a good friend. Oh, you got some blood on your arm. Here, let me wipe it for you.
Thank you. Pat. What? Can you tell the furniture to stop it?
I can try.
I mean, do y'all like have a secret line? And Ever is fully imagining that all of the furniture has like their own text group because that is Ever's world.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what she's imagining.
Yeah, open the door.
No, I can't open the door. He's over there.
Well, how do you expect me to talk to him when I'm in here?
Using your phone.
Honey, I'm a hand towel.
God.
And sometimes a bit of a foot towel.
That's disgusting.
Blanky's a freak.
Ever crawls over to the door, cracks it open, and just holds Blanky out with one hand.
Blanky dangling from your 2 fingers and your thumb.
Furniture! Assemble!
And you hear some of the furniture go,
To your battle stations!
Yeah, Reginald tilted to the side with one broken leg. Mistress Ada, I cannot come to your aid. I am wounded. If I was but a younger chair, fresh from the manufactory, this would not happen. Oh, God.
Ever hears all of that talking. Ada? Ada, are you okay?
I've been better.
Is it safe? Can I come out? Is he still there?
He's tied up.
Ever runs out.
As this is happening, could I, like, secretly just try to untie myself?
Yeah. Roll change the game.
Again, I'll say I'm using the dark to
definitely.
conceal my attempts at freeing myself.
Absolutely.
So I'm have the dark room and the blend with the shadow, so +2.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 9.
Okay. So you get 2 juice.
Yeah, I just tried to... can I reduce it twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could pick, reduce a status 1 point per juice twice.
Yeah.
Okay. So an entangled 1 status.
Yeah, I guess as I'm in the sitting position, manage to undo my feet, but still leave it like I'm tied up so they don't know that I'm free, but I can leap up at any moment.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're kind of wriggling your wrists and your feet, we see those ropes kind of fall loose. But since you didn't roll a 10 plus, you cannot hide the effect.
Dang it.
So the little tiny desk bell sees what's happening from their perspective.
Ada, he's wriggling free.
Oh, no, you don't.
Wriggle me this.
Yeah, and I Hulk smash him.
Hell yeah.
Free?
Hit with all you've got. And I'll say
Sure.
that since he's tangled up, you get to add that entangled 1 status to this hit.
Can I use beast mode again?
Sure.
And I guess I'll use After Dark.
Sure. Go and roll that +3.
3.
After dark, entangled, beast mode.
Okay. 10.
A 10. So a hit with all you've got, you're going to hit him with a tier 3 power, but you also get to choose 2.
I want to control the collateral damage because I don't want to break any more furniture, especially now that they're awake. And then I'm going to secure a superior position so that I have like a hold of the rope so he can't get out of it now. Like,
Well, you could use gain the upper hand and grab hold of the rope and draw it tight again to step that entangled status up.
sure.
Okay. So you're going to hit him for a tier 3 status. You're controlling the collateral damage, and you're going to gain the upper hand to step up his entangled 1 to an entangled 2.
Yes.
Okay, describe for us how you do this.
I'm reacting very quickly because I'm in beast mode. And so I'm impulsive. So as soon as the bell tells me that he's getting out of the rope, I'm going to immediately, like, bring the elbow down, like, hit him in the gut to take his breath. And then I'm going to grab the rope in such a way that I pull it tighter so that he's more entangled.
Okay. So, Dante, roll a face danger against that smash 3 status.
I can't do anything other than the same thing I've been doing with the dark room and blend with the shadows.
Yeah. I don't know if Darkroom and Blend with the Shadows would help you right here, because
Yeah.
she's like right here
Right,
next to you
yeah.
and just dropping the elbow on you.
But I guess it was a 0.
Okay.
10 suckers.
Okay. So how do you avoid the harm from this blow, but she is still going to pull the rope tight so that it steps up from an entangled 1 to an entangled 2 again.
I guess as she's coming down, I roll, but don't get. I guess my arms don't get far enough to where she can still reach me and twist.
Okay, yeah. So she just whisks on the blow, but she still pulls those ropes tight as you kind of roll away. Ever?
I would like to see if Ever notices a glint of something silver and is able to use her necessary items to find the canister.
Interesting. Change the game.
Hell yeah. Necessary items, a time of great need.
Okay, roll with a +2.
8.
Okay, you get 2 juice.
I am going to create a store tag of canister. I feel like it makes more sense juice-wise to give a status.
Yes. So, I mean, you could either discover the tag and then you have it, or I guess you could just say you get it and give it to Dante to reduce that status by 1, and then you still have 1 juice. Maybe Ever finds a canister, but she palms 1 vial for herself. So she creates Dante's container, but also a stolen blood vial store tag.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so Ever is frantically just looking around, taking in everything, and she notices the light of the sun finally setting catch something silver. She reaches over, pulls it out from between 2 books about a flood, and sees a small canister. Turns around. I'm going to say throws it to Ada. Heads up! Oh, but before she throws it, she opens it to see what in the world is in there, sees the vials of blood, and slips one, and then throws.
Cool.
Ada, with her beast-like reflexes, as soon as she says, catch, like, immediately hands in the air and catches it.
Nice. You have this container.
I examine the container in my hand, realize that it's blood. I look at Dante. I open it.
I guess as you open it, I immediately like catch a smell of it and just stare at you.
I feel like he starts to like lunge. I raise my arm over his head and I crush the vial in my paw and let the blood drip over his face.
And you're at a bloodthirsty 1. It is now removed. Dante, you feel clarity start to wash over you. The realization of your attack and losing control. But you start to regain your senses and regain control of yourself.
I guess as I'm drinking the blood, after I'm done, still with my hands tied, I guess throw myself back in the ground and lie down as if just exhausted from everything. And realization and everything hitting me at once. And he just starts sobbing very apologetically. Because he knows he messed up. He attacked his friends.
How are you feeling now?
Sort of gains composure a little. And just can't say anything other than like, I'm so sorry.
Ever is still like back against whatever bookshelf she was near when she found the canister, and just trying to be as small as possible, but will not like stop looking over in the direction, but won't meet anybody's eyes.
We're all okay now. Except Reginald.
With but a few tacks and a hammer, I'll be back in sitting shape.
Are you ready to be untied?
I was gonna say because I feel like Dante would just overwhelmed with shame would just run and disappear and leave.
I was gonna say, as you were getting untied, you just hear the ding ding of the shop door, and Ever is gone.
Okay. Where's Everett going?
She's going home because she was supposed to have dinner with her dad.
I guess Dante does the same thing, sort of stumbles his way up and his way out and just disappears into the night.
Okay.
After everybody's gone, Ada's standing in the middle of the store. I'm gonna have quite the mess to clean up tomorrow.
You see a broom kind of work its way across the store floor. Uh-huh. I'm here to help.
Mickey!
It's me, Mickey the Mopping Broom.
Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it. And I guess we leave Ada in the Kindle Nook by herself. We see Dante running through the night, blood staining your face, your hands, tears streaking through the blood. Where are you going? What are you doing?
I don't know that I'm going anywhere. I am just going away. Let's say I know this dark alley by the subway station that I take that no one really goes there, so I can probably be by myself there, and that's where I go.
Okay. And I think you run into this alleyway, and there is a window that is a little shattered, a little fractured. All the pieces are jagged and crisscrossed with each other. And as Dante, you run into this alleyway, breathing heavily, looking over your shoulder, making sure you're alone. As you're scanning this alleyway, you see your reflection, shattered, jagged, primal, blood covering your face. What's the last we see of Dante?
I guess just him looking at himself in shock. At first, not even being able to recognize himself. Thinking, I guess adding to the shame, thinking that he had left this behind, that he had overcome this, that he was in control of it, and seeing in front of him, proof that that was not true, that work still needs to be done, and that pretty much he feels like a danger to people around him now.
Okay. And we leave you, and we go to Ever. Ever, where are you?
You see Ever vans pull up into the driveway of a typical suburban home. She gets out, runs inside, and runs straight into the kitchen. And her dad is there cooking, and she just runs into his chest, sobbing, and he just wraps his arms around her.
Whoa, hey there, Bunny. What's the holdup? And from behind you, you hear a pitter of feet as Jack and Liam run into the kitchen. And yeah, took you long enough, ugly. The food's getting cold.
Ever just shakes her head tears streaming down. Dad, everything's so messed up. Everything's so bad.
Hey. It'll be okay. He, like, leans down, puts his hands on your shoulder, comes down to your level. Hey, it's okay. You're here. And you're safe. And nothing's gonna hurt you here. And Jack and Liam also come up behind you, put their arms around you and hug you. Are you... I'm making your carrot casserole that you like so much. Are you in an eating mood? Do you want to talk? What do you need, Bunny?
Maybe just some carrots first.
Liam runs to the fridge, grabs the longest carrot anyone's ever seen, and brings it to you.
Oh. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, so you're eating that carrot. Your dad says, "Hey, I'm almost done. I'm just going to throw it in the oven. The game's on in the den if you want to head on in there."
Sure. As she's walking to the den, she stops into her room, takes the vial of blood out of her pocket, slips it into a nightstand drawer, and then opens up her backpack, pulls out the journal her mom gave her.
You sit down, you pull out. Okay, so you walk into your room, and like you're unloading, you have the little blood vial, you're putting it in your desk, and Jack is at the door, and he like sees you do this, and he's like, "Are those drugs?"
Yeah, dude, they're drugs. Do you want some?
Liam! And he runs down the hallway, and you pull out that journal, and you open it, and curiously, this journal, or rather I should say, the pages of this journal have all been torn out. It's just the front and back cover and binding. But inside is a letter in a sealed envelope that I'm handing to you now. Wait, actually, let me check it. I just need to make sure. There are lots of letters. Okay, good. That's it.
Can I read it?
Please do.
Dearest Bunny, I wish I was there to hold you, but I know if you're reading this letter, I'm not. You may have noticed your body is changing. Don't worry, Bunny. This isn't another puberty talk. I still don't think I've recovered from having that talk. No, your body is changing in ways unique to our family. You've probably noticed you can jump further and higher than others, and that the thing you need is always nearby, within arm's reach. You're probably finding yourself becoming more attuned to the joy of giving and the magic of surprise. The little things that bring delight to others and create moments of wonder will start to feel like second nature to you. There's something extraordinary unfolding in your life right now. It's something truly special that's been part of our family story for a long time. It's a secret that I've been keeping close to my heart, but now that I'm gone, it's time my secret became your secret too. It's a role that comes with its own set of wonderful changes and responsibilities. Your heart has always been so kind and generous, so I know it will align with our special kind of magic. I know this might be a lot to take in, so I have hidden the other parts of my journal and the explanation of what's happening to you around Maple Valley. Take your time to find each piece, process it, and then find the next clue. Here is your first clue. Good luck and happy hunting, Ever. Where the sun meets the water, shadows dance on stone. Find the place where lost memories are kept, and there the next clue will be shown. Love, Mom. P.S. Don't share this with Dad or the boys. This secret belongs to the women of our family.
What reaction does Ever have as she kind of finishes that letter?
Ever wipes tears away, seeing the words from her mom, hearing her voice in her head again, and then looks up and around and sees a picture of a sunset on the water and looks at it quizzically.
And as you look at that picture, we kind of zoom out from the scene. End of episode.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Maple Valley Chronicles. We'll be back with our next episode on January 19th. Are you on Blue Sky? Well, so are we. You can find us on Blue Sky at misconceptionspod.bsky.social. We also have an email. If you would like to contact us that way, you can email us at misconceptionspod@gmail.com. This show is fully supported by the generous monthly donations of our patrons on Patreon. If you would like to join that elite group of supporters and gain access to exclusive content, please consider joining our Patreon. The Misconceptions theme song and mid-roll song were both composed by Aaron Wharton. You can find out more about his music on www.aaronwharton.com. All other music used in this episode was composed by Christopher Thomas Richardson. You can find out more about his music at www.instagram.com/Christopher Thomas Richardson. Ada Belle was played by Kari White. Professor Dante Nyx was played by Gian Ortiz. Everett Bundt was played by Tessa Wolford. And I'm David White, your master of ceremonies. The role-playing game system used in this production was City of Mist, an RPG published by Son of Oak and created by Amit Moshe. And that's it for this week's episode of Misconceptions. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to keep it nerdy, y'all.
That's the episode title. I'm so thirsty for your blood. So thirsty for your blood. So thirsty it hurts.